Okay guys, this is Lynn with Little Fit Nursery. I'm here to show you one Lego, the first Lego set I built after getting back into collecting. And then I'm gonna also show a couple of other, sets as well. But really hard to do a video where I show you guys everything. So this is kind of the requested Lego video and chat about kind of my new Lego hobbies. So there will not be any baby reborn dolls in this video, but I just wanted to show you guys how amazing some of these new Lego sets are for adults. So when I think it kind of started over the summer when I got a Lego catalog in the mail, and I was flipping through it, and there were a couple sets that really caught my eye. It was this set, which is basically, I know it kind of just looks like, it's hard to believe this is built out of Lego. It looks so realistic, but it's essentially like the Nintendo Entertainment System from like, what, the 90s or, whenever we were all playing Nintendo, or 80s. Look, this is a cartridge that's built entirely out of Lego. So, and this is one of those sets that just came out over the summer. There is a whole kind of collaboration with Nintendo that Lego has done. And so they have this, and then they have like some sets that can kind of go along. Like there's one set in particular that can go along with this. And if you pop this top off, you can plug the Mario. There's like a little Mario figure. You can pop that in, and then it can play music. So this was the set that I saw in the Lego catalog and was like, wow, that is so cool looking, basically. And guys, I have not built a Lego set since I was a child. Actually, even as a child, I never had like, I don't think I even had like real sets. Like I had the loose blocks where you could just kind of creatively build something, but I never had like a complete set. So anyway, so I just wanted to show you guys how this works. There's a little crank here on the side. Okay, here, I'll show you. There's a little crank on this side, and everything here is included in the set. And so you build the little TV stand, and anyway, there's a crank here on the side, and then when you do, so by the way, my kids were playing with this, and so sometimes it may not like 100% work. See, yeah, it seems like it's kind of getting stuck there for some reason. And by the way, I'm also missing a little piece here, so I'm waiting for a replacement piece I ordered from Lego Company to get that to me. So yeah, but yeah, you just twist it and it kind of looks like, and then it's so cool because, sorry, it keeps getting stuck there. And it's so cool because, on the inside of this, it's like, I had to build this whole screen. It was like a really, really fun experience. And so, and actually, guys, this was not the set that like inspired me to get back in, to get into Lego as an adult. The one that made me kind of like, that really made my jaw drop is this grand piano. And I will, maybe I will do a video to show you guys that, but if you go to lego.com and check out grand piano, that set to me is so gorgeous. And I am a pianist. I grew up playing the piano. So I like just really fell in love with the look of that set. And but they were out of stock, so I decided to go ahead and buy this one instead, because this one also caught my eye, and I did curbside pickup to get it. I also ordered my husband the VW camper van, so he had a lot of fun building that. And yeah, so anyway, so this was the set that that my first set that I built as an adult. So, and you may be wondering, like, how long did this take? I think it took me about a week, working maybe an hour or two, each evening, something like that, maybe a couple hours each evening. I would do maybe 2 or 3 bags. So what they do is they separate it into many steps, and each step has like a corresponding bag, and then you just follow the instructions just step by step. So, and it's a good discipline for me because I'm not always like the most detail-oriented person. And then I had discovered when I was building this that I messed up at one point, and I had to like backtrack and figure out what had gone wrong. So it kind of reminded me of taking computer science class in college and having to like, kind of troubleshoot my error, from programming. So, and I'm like a really bad programmer, so never like pursued that, but I had to take it for my engineering degree. So anyway, So yeah, this is the set that like kind of got me back into Lego. And oh, and let me show you guys like another series of Lego sets that's also like really geared for adults. And I think these are amazing. So even if you're like not into Lego at all, I think a lot like this can appeal to like a pretty wide audience. Okay, so these are like the Lego architecture sets. So let me show you an example. This one is Paris. It's the city of Paris, and it's basically like a skyline of the city. So you have the Eiffel Tower. Sorry if you guys can't see all that. You have the Eiffel Tower. You have the Louvre, the oh my gosh, the Arc de Triomphe. What else? Yeah, so it's just, and it actually comes with like a really cute, cool little book that tells you exactly what you're building. So I had a lot of fun building this, and I kind of got hooked on these skylines. I want to find like a creative way to display these in the house because I think they are so gorgeous. But yeah, so here's one. Let me show you guys another one. This is the Las Vegas one, which is so beautiful. So you can see here with Las Vegas, we have the Bellagio, we have, I think this is the Wynn, this is the Stratosphere, not sure what that is. I think maybe some kind of district, I don't know. Oh, and this is the Luxor, so, and this is like the little welcome to Las Vegas sign, but it's so cool. So if there's like a city, I think people, these are popular, like even with non-Lego fans who, you know, if they visit a city, they just pick up the set and you can like build a little replica of the city to display in your house as a little bit of a souvenir. But I went ahead and I went a little crazy. I bought all the cities, and then I also decided to buy the ones that had also been discontinued and had to pay like a premium on those. So I've been finding discontinued Lego sets on Bricklink, which was a recommendation from the Lego store employee, because Lego just bought Bricklink, but it's a secondary site for selling and buying Lego. And then also, you know, and then eBay too, of course, is another popular place. So yeah, guys, that's my Lego hobby. I built the grand piano. I built yeah, several other skyline sets already, like Dubai and New York. I'm trying to think what else, London and Tokyo. I think those are all the ones I've built so far. But yeah, and I have a few more boxes sitting there waiting to be built, like San Francisco. And I have like the discontinued ones like Sydney, Berlin, Chicago, you know, kind of all in Venice, you know, all on their way. So I'm waiting. So yes, and I think with these sets, these are so beautiful. Like you can imagine figuring out a way, like I've seen Pinterest, you know, photos where like people put them in like a really nice like white frame and hung it on the wall. The challenge is the depth because it's like, you know, pretty deep. So finding kind of like the right frame. And then I feel like the display cases cost more than the set itself, but I also don't want it to get dusty. So I'm not really sure what to do with regards to that. But anyway, I just thought I would share with you guys just some of the Lego sets that I've been building and just having so much fun with. And I really highly recommend this hobby. You know, it's been like, I know a lot of you guys collect the reborn dolls to really help with, you know, anxiety and depression for some of you, okay, because the dolls are very therapeutic. There's just something wonderful about them in that way. But Lego, I think also there is just something really, really calming about, you know, following and, you know, kind of having some instructions and getting a chance to build. Like it's really satisfying to have the bricks click into place. I can't really describe it, but it's actually, there's a whole like series of articles and press around Lego being used for therapy purposes, and they have been immensely popular during this pandemic because we're all at home more, and like what more perfect project, you know, if you're stuck at home or if it's like a rainy day, than to spend an afternoon building a Lego set. It's just, there's just something so fun about it. So yeah, I like to build at night while watching TV. And then let's face it, it's more like listening to TV, but I tend to multitask while I'm watching TV anyway. And I think building Lego is much better than online shopping, my online shopping habit. So, although lately my online shopping habit has been all about buying Lego. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please give it a thumbs up. And I am still sort of on the fence on whether to kind of full on just start a new Lego channel. I have been watching some of the Lego YouTube channels, and I wouldn't do the videos where you're like, you know, there are so many great videos where they, you know, build it step by step, but I would probably do like review videos of different sets I've built and what I like about them, and just talk about the hobby in general. I don't think there are a lot of like chat kinds of videos in the Lego community. A little bit, there's some, but I do think it is that could be really interesting and fun, just to kind of bring more awareness to the hobby, maybe more acceptance, and also to encourage more like women to be in the hobby, because I think this has been traditionally viewed as like a boy's toy, you know, a little bit, and I think that's a shame, because I really do think it's so much fun, and girls, and I'm trying to encourage you know, Audrey, you know, my daughter, to be to build Lego as well, and to not get intimidated, because it can get kind of frustrating if you build and then you realize that you made a mistake along the way. So she does not like that, and kind of lacks the patience when that happens. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. I will talk to you guys later and see you on the next video. Bye.